Alright, well, I gotta start the day it's Saturday today. I'm gonna run, I think it's March 12th. I'm gonna run George down to the loan shark because they aren't answering their phone, and he has to get him to ACH payment from his bank account, and he's still having problems with that. Because I guess he thought his bank account, banks give statements with the account number blanked out. They put like star, and then they put like the last 4 digits of his bank account, and he was thinking that the 4 digits were his bank account, so he gave him that for the bank account. And then on his check they have ABA routing number printed on the top with a colon, and underneath of it, for the actual check, they have a different routing number which you're supposed to use if you're going to use a virtual check for an ACH transaction. So he gave him the other one, so now the loan shark thinks that he's trying to avoid making a payment when the payment's been sitting there, and he's trying to get good rapport with the loan shark so they increase his credit. Anyway, I'm gonna take him up to Waynesboro, which is gonna cost probably $12 worth of gas. So hopefully he comes up with some gas, because we're gonna run out of gas eventually. He probably won't, because he just put in $25, and I mean, it doesn't last long nowadays. So that's the plan for today, for this morning, and then later I'll vote. Alright, I went up to the post office. I got the last replacement card for Pungo Appliance. So now I don't have any more replacement cards coming in. I still have an issue. Well, I have some cards coming in supposedly from PNC in Pennsylvania. It's actually so that I could have the Jersey access for. That's a long story. And so now I'm at the storage unit. I got to drop off a few things and make sure that I'm not going to need anything in these 3 units that are about to be double locked for who knows how long. I got in the mail today, I got a letter from the town which asked me to certify certify my personal property assets for the business. So I guess I'm getting one personal too, because I defaulted on the taxes on the 31st. So I can only assume that they're putting into gear a writ of seizure, and they'll probably seize my bank accounts and lock them up so they're useless, and start foreclosure or seizure procedures to start trying to seize my vehicles and tools and whatever. So anyway, that's going on. Hopefully I can head it off somehow. I'm figuring it out in the interim. Anyway, I'm just doing what I can do. So that's all I can do. You can only do what you can do. That's kind of an offshoot of Banjo-Kazooie's saying, wherever you go, there you are. That's basically it, and that's the only thing that can keep your blood pressure down, is realization that you can only do what you can do. So I'm going to push back as much as the avalanche as I can. Right now I'm still I'm looking for some cheap pants. I'm going to get some pants and get a haircut. I should be able to deal with that. Hopefully. I don't know how much haircuts are nowadays, and I don't know I'm still trying to find some pants. I may be able to just barely do those two things, and then that way, if I can solve the fuel situation, then I can start looking for work again. And it's really not looking too good. I've been going to the library on and off, and looking online, and it's really not looking too good. It's opening up a little bit, but it's not looking too good. So anyway, I'm going to just keep on keeping on, and that's what I'm doing here at the storage unit, is wrapping up the 3 garages, taking out what I can use for the rest of the month in my new processing garage. And it's looking good for a few reasons, for possibly getting the Blazer back on the road. When these garages open back up again, I may be able to move the Blazer back down to the main area on the side of the house, and I'll work on it there. And then I'll move the Jeep into this processing area where I already pulled the Blazer out of, and that way I'll be able to deal with the Jeep intermittently when the garages just keep opening, and then theoretically then I'll be able to pull my car out of the other garage, and then I'll have the use of another 30-foot processing area intermittently, as well as this other one that I'm using all the time. And I'll pull my car into this processing area and start working on my car, which would be really cool if I could get my car back on the road. So that's the plan, and it's kind of a little complicated, but it is what it is. Another thing, I have to pull some paperwork out today and bring it into this other processing garage where the Blazer is, and that way I can draw from that, so I have stuff to do at night, processing paperwork. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright, that wraps up this one through the default. Like I said, I'm going to, after the default, I'll move the Blazer back in here, and then I'll get T-tags. I'm going to process what I can on a Blazer, and then I'll get T-tags and move the Blazer to the house. Actually, maybe I'll move the Blazer. I don't know if I should. No, I'm going to leave the Blazer where it is because I need to fix the tire on it. It's leaking. Other stuff, and then I'll move it here. Okay. Anyway, this one's a wrap. I'm going to leave this one this way till the default is over. Okay, there's probably still some paperwork in that pile. I'm not sure. Most of the paperwork's marked, but anyway, I cleared out most of the. I cleared out the truck for the paperwork. Still got a bunch of junk in here, but here's the paperwork from this garage. You can see it's a lot less than it used to be. I used to fill an entire pickup truck box, you know, up to the top of the cab with paperwork, probably about a quart of paperwork, if you want to consider it that much. But it's really reduced a lot. Like I said, it's an ongoing project. A lot of this is not pertinent because I went bankrupt in 2005, so anything prior to 2005 that doesn't have to do with like gun receipts or anything like that is you know, stuff that I may need for some reason, you know, car titles, licensing and crap like that can be shredded. So I'm going to be doing a lot of shredding and a lot of this other stuff will be sorted and categorized for computerization. And then that'll be that. So I keep trying to get a non-quicksand base to start from. But I'm starting anyway, and I'm just gonna fill in the blanks retroactively. Anyway, I'm gonna do this tomorrow. I'm gonna wrap up for today. This day is about it. I'm going to buy some chocolate milk and some hydrogen peroxide and not to drink, and wrap up this day. I'm going to get some ice cream too. I just about had it for today. So tomorrow is Sunday. They aren't going to double lock it on Sunday, so I should have all day tomorrow to work on all this other junk, and I've got this in one more garage to pull the stuff out for this month's operations, and that'll be that. So I'll see you tomorrow.